In this video we have seen the complete connectivity concept with a access backend and the code for these buttons new, save, modify, etc., which are there in front of you. Now we will just extend the code of some of the buttons. As you will notice here, see, we will just run the form. So if you click on next, a next record has been displayed. Once again, if you press next, see here one by one records are shown, but at last a blank record is displayed to you, means this is a end of file. If you press next now, you will get an error message, no current record. After end of file there are no records, so error is displayed. So how to trap these errors? View object, just double click on next button. We will write some code to trap that error. See here, we will check the end of file. If data1.recordset dot built-in property is there, EOF, if it is end of file dataset, then a record pointer should stop at last record, that is move last. For user we will just display a message using the message box, no further records, and if same way when you press on previous button you will get a beginning of file before first record. For that we will just check it. If data1 dot record set dot BOF, then data1 dot just move the record pointer to first record instead of moving towards BOF. Message box, no previous record, and if. So with the help of this code we can just trap those errors about end of file and beginning of file. Now before deleting a record, a dialog box should displayed to the user, means a confirmation message box we have to display before deleting the record. For that we have already seen how to create a dialog box in previous chapter. strdel as a string. Under this variable we will hold the parameters, suppose remove record, comma button names VBS no, plus we want to keep the cursor on a button 2, so VB default button 2. A picture should display an image on that box, suppose VB critical, fine. A message on a title bar. Now suppose a user press the yes button. If strdel equals to VBS, then data1 dot record set dot delete, and as soon as it deletes, a record pointer should move to the next record. Suppose see here, move next, and message box we will just prompt there, record permanently removed, fine. Same concept you can use on a save button for continuous feeding of records. As you press on save button, just a message should be displayed, continue feeding, yes or no. If yes, then a new record should be added. So here also we can create a dialog box, string comma VBS no plus VB default 1 plus VB information If the user presses yes, then a record should be saved and a cursor should move to new button, that is cmd new dot set focus. But if the user press no button, then save the current record and just send the cursor to exit button. Okay, for exit you have the code in the previous video how to display a dialog box. So we have just made some changes inside next, previous, save and delete button. Now if you press a new record button, a roll number should increment automatically. For that purpose, with data 1 we can't hold the two concept at a time. Through data 1 we will add a record, and through data 2 control we will just increment the roll number, as for both tables are same. So just set the properties of data 2, move to database name. See here, just select the MDB file, then move to record source. See, table is student, as roll number field is available inside a student. Now we will use a data 2 control for incrementing the roll number value. See, some change we will do here inside the code. Just first, after adding the new record, check it if record pointer is at BOF, means you are just feeding a first record, so that text box, that is roll number equal to 1, from 1 we have to start the roll number. If already records are feeded inside that database, so just move the record pointer to last record, move last, and now we have to hold the value inside that text box, but with connecting to roll number field, fields of 0 dot value. See here, dot value 0 is the index number of that field. Fine. And if it is BOF, we will start with 1, otherwise send the cursor to move last and just add the value of last record with a +1, means if 3 roll number is already saved at last position, so 1 will be added and you will get a 4 roll number. Now we will send the cursor directly to txt name dot set focus, as we are getting the roll number automatically. Fine. Here we complete the complete code of all the buttons. For each and every form you can place these buttons and write the same code. Just a table name will be changed in the record source. We will just have a preview of this form, whether the buttons are working or not. Click on start. See here, new record. Fine, roll number has been incremented. Name. See, the cursor position is not moving in a proper way, so we will just set the tab index property for this. We will see further. Just check it, all the dialog boxes are working or not. Fine, save. See here, continue feeding next record, yes or no. If yes, record has been saved. A new record. See, if you notice here, you have not get the 5 roll number automatically, as after saving the record we have to refresh for the ones. We will just make a change inside a code. Before that we will save one of the record. Fine, save, yes. See, moving towards forward direction. If you go on a last record, see no further records. If you move in a previous direction, if it catch a BOF, beginning of file, no previous record. If you press on a particular record, delete, see, remove record, are you sure, remove record, yes or no. If you press no, record will not be removed. So in this way you can provide the dialog boxes to particular buttons. Now just the problem of increment, which is not automatically changing the number. So just here on save button, type the code data1 dot refresh. Now automatically 5, 6 and 7 value will be displayed. And for the cursor position, just move, as soon as we run the form, the cursor should move to new record. So for that purpose, set the tab index, see here tab index property, to 0. Then to suppose roll number 1 and 2, this is 3, 4, 5 and 6. So instead of pressing with the mouse, now you just press the tab key, automatically a cursor will move as the tab index number. A complete concept of DAO we have completed with the following buttons. But inside a text box you can display only one record at a time. We will just see how to display all the records at a time. For that we will require a grid as Excel sheet type. So here you will not get that control. To add a new control, just move to project, click on components, fine, move to M list, press M. See here, you will get one component here, Microsoft Data Bound Grid Control 5.0. Just click here and press OK.